What's up, everybody? What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? How you doing? Aren't you excited, y'all? We had a preseason game, so we got some football to
Yes.
talk about. You excited about that, Miss Pam?
Yes.
Man, you
Yeah,
was
I
out
am
there
excited
watching.
about it.
Yes, he was watching the scrimmage game and everything out there. I know that had to be fun live in effect because they we caught a little bit of it when they was doing some one-on-ones, but we couldn't see the scrimmage.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna get to that at the
Yes.
end of the show with everything. I'm so excited about this. I don't know why it's not showing on Facebook. We're gonna do what it do. We ain't gonna worry about it.
Oh yeah.
But let's go ahead and get to it. Let's go ahead and chat with the audience, see where everybody is at, see who's in here.
Yes.
We'll make an introduction to everybody. And before we do that, let's go ahead and say who we are. I am Ms Maggie T, the First Lady of Atlanta Falcons Nation. You already know I started this thing, was the solo woman on this channel. I was just dominated with a whole bunch of guys that talk football, little old me in here. And I was like, you know what? I got to bring some other ladies on this show because I'm just outnumbered here and I'm sick of it. So I started introducing it out to some ladies because I've been seeing you guys in the chat. So I've been recruiting and getting more women in here, and we formed Atlanta, the Lady Birds of AFN here. And of course, this is, let them know who you are.
I am better known as Auntie Pam from good old Columbus, Georgia. Love my Falcons season ticket holder and excited about this season.
Absolutely. That's right. So yeah, she is the resonated travel agent, I'm gonna say, because she goes to home games, away games. She's going to scrimmages. She's going on cruises with the Falcons, drinking with Matt Ryan, all that kind of stuff. Now that is dedication right there. One of these days, y'all can bless me with some donations of a season ticket, okay? And then I'll eat it like that, just like everybody. So of course, this is the Lady Birds of AFN. If you're new to this channel, I need for you to hit subscribe because you can't talk unless you subscribe to the channel. Okay. Speaking of people in the chat, let's go ahead and say hello to our people in the chat. Let's do it. All right. What's up, Queen? Silk Legacy. He says, I got a picture of Miss Witt on TV. I don't know she was an actress. Yeet, get some. Okay, Silk Legacy. Shout out to him for honoring us with the red and black meet and greet spot that we had over there at O'Reilly's. We really appreciate you for hooking us up with that location. We had a good time. Southside Ricky said, what's going on, everyone? Falcons Nation over everybody. Absolutely. You guys, come on. Share this content out. Let everybody know that we got a special show tonight. Hi, ladies. What's going on, ATL Leo?
Hey, ATL Leo.
This is a new name for me. Al Lee Cat. What's going on? Hey, everyone. How you doing, love? Sonia Howell, Miss Red and Black. How you doing?
Yes.
Karina
hey, Sonia.
Atkins. Hey.
Karina. Hey.
One of my super fans right there. Another traveler with the Rise Up Tour group. Dirty Bird Nest. We had her on the show a couple of weeks ago. D. Coleman.
Yes.
I heard some boys from Tennessee got their ass whooped today.
Ooh,
good evening. Defensing. Now, okay. Just saying. We was looking good out there. Hi, everyone. I'm at a show, but I'm excited for
Nina.
Show. Look at you. Now, that's comedian. That's one of our Lady Birds. She's a comedian. Yes. I will be seeing her this Saturday. She's going to have a comedy show. I'm going to give you guys some more about that. What's going on? Kiss
my brother. That's my brother. Hey, sis Ro.
Christy Lewis. I'm traveling and listen to the show. Lady Birds in the house. That's another Lady Bird. Christy Lewis. Connie Fisher. What's going on? And I can't get to all of y'all now, so because it's we're almost at the end here. Kevin O'Connor. What's going on? Good evening, everybody. And IMAX. Evening, ladies. Okay, y'all. So we in the building. We might have a couple more in the chat coming in later, but we're going to go ahead and get this show on the road. You ready for this, Ms. Pam? Oh, no. 1 second.
I am ready.
Real quick, ladies and gentlemen. 1 second. I think I have a possible emergency. Oh, 1 second. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I had a bit of a check-in on somebody real quick. He's gonna be okay. My son has an emergency. Anybody know he suffers from epilepsy? And today he stayed home because he was ill, and he just kind of had an emergency. But we do have people here that can kind of see about him and things. But we got to do the show. So thank God for family and everything else. Pray for my baby. Right then and there, it's like, you know what? But I can see him and I can watch him and everything else. But I'm thankful I got family and friends that are here to see about him and everything else. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into this conversation. And just look, it's me, a hardworking mama that's be in here doing the thing. You never know what's going to happen, y'all. So, you know, I'm through here. I'm in here. So let's go ahead. I don't know what's going on with the live, but all right. Hey there, beautiful ones. Thank you, everybody, for praying for me. I have my babies here with me and they're doing their thing. So let's go ahead and get right to it. I want to introduce somebody. And you guys, if you caught the meet and greet at O'Reilly's on July 26th, he came through the building with his entourage. It was a beautiful, beautiful thing right there. And I've been hitting him up for a while. I think his publicist and me have been communicating for quite some time. And we finally got it to where we decided, you know what? You can perform that night. Because you remember, I almost didn't have this event because the location that was questionable about and all the above. So, you know, finally Silk was like, I got the spot for you. Just show up. Say no more. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and give it up to him. I think we're going to play a little bit of his music as we bring him on in. So anybody know this guy right here? Atlanta hip-hop legend drama. Mr. Left, Right, Left. Everybody, what's up? What's up? What's up?
Yes.
I'll play this so y'all can hear it a little bit. Share this out now, because if this is the first time you heard this thing, some people are saying from the people that went to the meet and greet, they're playing it on their radios now and things like that. So I'm excited to have him on the show, but let's go ahead and get a little snippet of what we're talking about.
Yo. Every time I need that, I'll make another. ATLANTA. Rise up, red, black, and white. In my city, pop up, line with it. Ain't nobody flying with us. Them birds coming in, going in my city. Dirty birds slinging, boy, the whole team banging. Dirty birds slinging, boy, the whole team banging. ATLANTA. Birds rise up, red, black, and white. In my city, pop up, line with it. Ain't nobody flying with us. Them birds coming in, going in my city. Falcons, I'm in the city with a dirty bird. The Falcons, they coming with it. Then if I get it, then your favorite tip is sympathy for the opposition. If you're with it, can hit with them. Now what did you talk about? See the work I've been putting in, so I'm going in. Put it lights on me, highlight me. Beast mode for the world to see.
Okay. And like Miss Karina, she told me, she said, I downloaded the Nyght at the meet and greet. That's what I'm talking about. So this is your first time hearing this thing. You about to hear a little bit more about it. Let's go ahead and bring in the man, the myth, the legend, y'all. Mr. Live Right. Get on up.
Left, right.
Man, I'm telling you, man, when that print came out, that was the hottest thing ever in Atlanta. At the time, folks putting on their soldier, boots and all that, getting in there and getting to it. What's going on, drama? How you doing?
What's going on, Ms. How you doing?
Man, I'm good. I'm excited. I'm hyped about this. You know what? We've been anticipating this interview, and I'm glad to have you on the show. So everybody in the chat, what's up, y'all? Dwayne, the city needs the Falcons to make the playoffs rise up. Hey, drama, this is Silk from the Legacy Dance Group. What's up? Yeet ATL is in the building. Absolutely. Okay, then. So these people are excited. They said they've been listening to you. He said, Southside Ricky said he still listens to the song.
That's right.
Left, right. So that's a legendary song. Thank you guys for the blessings and everything.
Thank you.
I can look at him. He's just gonna rest and everything else right now. That's all we can do about people that have seizures and things like that. You kind of just let them go through it, let them relax, as long as you got people around the clock to kind of see out.
Yeah.
you know, he's good now. He's fine. He's comfortable.
Yeah.
It's just something I go through. You know what I'm saying? So thank y'all for your prayers, though. But he's all good.
Yeah.
That's what's happening. That's what's happening. That's good. That's what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That's right.
You know, they trying to figure it out for
Mhm.
him why he keeps having these and everything else. But
Right.
you know, that's why they have research and things going on like that. And let's go ahead and get into our conversation, though, Drama. I'm excited to have you on here because I got to hear a little bit about your artist journey. You know, how it all started for you. So I'm going to ask you, first and foremost, where are you from? And how old were you when you first recorded Left, Right, Left? I know it got re-recorded and everything after the fact, but the original time that you first recorded Left, Right, Left and making that Causing Drama album, how old were you?
I was like 15.
15.
Wow. Wow.
So the music video that you had created, you were like 15, 16 around that time?
Around that time. You know what I mean? Yeah.
You know, because when I was watching it, you know, to me, you was like a grown man to me, you know? So, especially with your voice and your Candace and things like that, I was like, that's a grown man. So you're telling me you was 15 doing that time?
Right. I was 15, man. And, you know what I mean? Just mature. I was mature for my age. So, you know what I mean? And just playing around out here, man. You know what I mean?
So, I guess what was behind this? Was this like your very first song that you recorded, or did you have other music, or just what came behind Left, Right? What brought that on?
I mean, it's just what the lifestyle I was living. You know what I'm saying? And then the trials, tribulations for us, you know, being a juvenile, you know, being a child at the time. You know what I'm saying? So this is the thing that I was going in. I always say childhood traumas, you know, based upon where I've been and the things that I've seen at a young age. You know what I'm saying? So all of that, you know what I mean, the military, you know what I'm saying, my people being in the military, the army, me being, you know what I mean, here and there, and things that are close to that. So, you know what I mean, just and likewise, just dealing around in the streets a little bit. So, you know what I mean, not necessarily on a bad tip, but it's the life that we live. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. You know, are you from Atlanta?
Oh yes, ma'am. I'm from Atlanta, right? But I'm originally from Alabama.
Okay.
From Atlanta.
Okay. How long you been? Well, now you know,
all my life.
Now, how long were you in Atlanta before you got to that Left, Right, Left song?
I've been in Atlanta all my life. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So all my life. So you know what I mean? You say I'm from the city because I've been here all my life. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. So you know, 'cause I know some people, you know, they still rep the A and everything else, but they might not even been in Atlanta. But you've been here, you know, all your life. So you pretty much is an ATLian. So I love when artists are actually. He said, "I said, what part of Alabama?"
What part of Alabama?
Birmingham, Chicago, Odina, Birmingham. You know what I'm saying? Talladega, Chillisburg. You know what I'm saying? All that, out and around. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Montgomery, Anniston. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Well, hey, maybe you're from Alabama IMAX. You know, maybe you know some people out there and everything else. But I'm excited to have you here. So I want to get into a little bit more of the conversation about. Just tell us a little bit about. Of course, we haven't seen you in a while. Of course,
right.
You know, I don't know what you've been doing just personally, but as far as the music scene, we haven't seen any new music and things like that. And to my understanding, you was under some certain restrictions until August 1st, I guess, some contract things and, you know, give everything right for you to come out and make your appearances. Before then, one of the recent appearances you actually had, a lot of people didn't know, was you came to our Atlanta Falcons Nation meet and greet and performed your Rise Up, Left, Right, Left, and a couple of other songs. I'm going to show the flyer for that song too. We're going to get into that conversation about that one. One of your singles that you got now released. How does it feel to be back performing again?
I mean, that's the best part of it. You know what I mean? I love performing for the fans. I get energy. It do something to me. Then I like the feeling of the people. You know what I mean? Just to know this love and, you know, just how they receive me. So I think that's always been something that's been a part of me. You know what I mean? I love the fans, man. Without the fans, I ain't know you. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what you're doing or who you is. Without the fans, I ain't know you. You know what I'm saying? So
Absolutely.
That's make me, that's, I'd be like, okay, when I perform, you know, it's a wonderful feeling just knowing that I'm accepted and I'm being, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, yeah, bro, yeah, this is going on. You're home, back home doing their thing. Yeah, that's what's good. You know what I'm saying? They loving what I'm saying. You know what I mean? So, and knowing that I ain't missed a beat with it. You know what I mean? So it's just an all around feeling, man. And knowing that you're doing something that somebody, you know, admires or somebody feels like, okay, it's acceptable. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's going. If your music is acceptable, I mean, you are acceptable. You know what I'm saying? So that's all across the world. You know what I'm saying?
You're right. And then, you know, because sometimes, you know, people make music. I can't say for a lot of artists today, but people like you, legendary artists, have just songs that you can continue to play till this day. And it's going to go into, you can pass that on to your next generation, the next generation. It's a classic to me. Left, right. That's a classic. And of course, more songs from your album and everything else that made you who you are today. But to be out here getting ready to embrace in the new era of music, but still being who you are and not changing up who you are, I love to see that. So Karina said, oh yeah, I was at the meet and greet and had a great time. She was there to see the performance.
Yes.
We'll see what else everybody's talking about. My family is from Alabama. I'm from Homestead, Florida. Okay, so your family is from Uniontown, Alabama.
Okay.
And from the meet and greets, drama still got it. So you got some fans that was actually in the building.
Yeah.
Still got it. So, you know, good evening, everybody. Thank you, Derek Hughes. Share this chat out. Thank you, please. Share it out.
Thank you. Thank you.
So I'm gonna go ahead and get into the next conversation. So so now you can perform and do whatever you want to do now that the restrictions are lifted, correct?
Right. It's like, you know what I mean? While the time during the duration of the time of being restriction, it was like I said, we spent the time wisely, man, just trying to get everything done. We got some upcoming movies. I got upcoming videos, upcoming movies, upcoming shows that I'm trying to do. So just trying to put that and line it up right, you know, get the right casting, get the right people, get the right shots, get the right, get it written right, like I said, the book, you know what I mean? Just get everything, you know what I mean, mapped in right to where it fits and what we're trying to do, and it tells what's going on, you know, according to where we're trying to go. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, even though they say where you been, you know, you go from where you been, but what's got me to where I'm trying to go. So with that being, it's like we live in a world where, you know what I'm saying, we talking about you in the entertainment field, you know, the entertainment is everything. You know what I'm saying? So it's like something we doing now. Don't get me, people might not want to do this or do that, you know, if you do music, you do music. But I think my thing is like, I think that when you talking about entertaining, that in itself is an art. That in itself is the form. That's why I kind of feel like when you was talking about your artistic child, I understand that too, because I'm myself kind of with mental health myself, so I kind of go through it myself. So, but like I said, when you're talking about doing that, you know what I'm saying, anything that's entertainment, when you do the movies, the acting, you know what I'm saying, the, you know, shows, the music, you know, everything that falls around it, you know what I'm saying, the performing, that's what I'm trying to do. That's what you need to be trying to do. You know what I'm saying? So, and like I said, that's what just spending the time and going with the team, the people that are with me and around me, trying to get me where we're trying to be. So, and making it all work in together, so everybody eats the same table, everybody get to what we're trying to get, regardless, all in the same field. You know what I'm saying? That's
absolutely. You know, and I like that you said that, because, you know, some people rush to kind of get out there and they'll throw something together. They don't have their things together. They don't have, you know, they ducks lying in the row. But you took the time out and was like, nah, let me get this right before I get out of here. You know, get out here and show myself, my movie, my book. You know, we're going to talk about this in the end, so let them know a little bit about that. But I want to get into this song we played when we came in today. And did you perform at the Red and Black meet and greet? Are you now we know, are you a Falcons fan?
No. Hey, come on.
I mean, I see the jersey. We got to ask.
Yes, it Bates.
Be like that, man. Be like that, man.
Okay. So, I like that. Die hard. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, drama. So, question. Your song Rise Up is the newest anthem for the city of Atlanta as an ode to Atlanta Falcons. Tell us what inspired you to make the song.
I mean, just the city itself. You know, it's the city, man. Atlanta, the city, man. You know what I mean? The Falcons, man, they represent the city. So it's like, You know, I don't care what's going on and where you at, man. You know about we coming. You know we done. Whatever state you talking about, we and we're gonna give you a run. You know what's going on, you know we've been there. You know what I mean? So I say man, that's the team, man. It got to be, if it ain't the city, it ain't there. What we talking about if we ain't talking about the city? What we talking about? I mean, anywhere you can go across the road. Atlanta, we gonna stick out.
Yeah.
Go about the Falcons, you know what I'm saying? Get what's going on. So if it ain't the Falcons, it ain't Atlanta, it ain't that. Sorry for all the other fans or whatever, however that go. You understand me? All right, cool. All right. Falcons, man. What we talking about, man? Let's go. I'm putting the money on the Falcons every time. Win. What you talking about? You know what I'm saying? And that's how they go. You know what I mean?
Okay. And I'm all about it too. I'm diehard, you know, born and raised here. So, you know, Falcons in my DNA. So I already know what you're talking about. I understand what you mean. Look, red and black gonna stand out no matter where we go. We got travelers at every single game. They on the road. You know, we got the big Dirty Bird Nest section with shout out to Pastor Troy and the crew over there, to Big Tig and them, just hyping up the stadium. And I actually want to get into this one. So with your performance of Rise Up, where are you trying to go with this one? Is this, you want this to be like the national anthem of the Falcons? Or are you going to be performing this in the stadiums? You know, what's your goal here with that song?
Definitely that. You feel what I'm saying? Definitely that. You feel what I'm saying? I definitely want that to be the stamp on the city. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, that's the stamp. You know what I'm saying? That's the stamp. Red, black, and white in my city, partner. So it's like, you know what I mean? This is what we doing. So let that be the stamp and let that be the reason right there. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody coming with it. Ain't nobody did it. You ain't hear nobody rapping it. We ain't doing it. You know what I'm saying? This what's going on right here. You know what I'm saying? So this what's happening. We calling to our city, man. This what's going on right here. So just let them folk know, okay, if you're coming to the Atlanta, man, the Falcons, this is what we got going on, man. This is what you need to get with. Yeah, man. Atlanta Bird, rise up, red, black, and white. In my city, partner front line with it. Ain't nobody flying with it. Boy, them birds coming in, going in my city, partner. It is.
Okay, see, I like it. Look, I'm telling you, look, Falcons Nation, if y'all in this chat, tell him that everybody in this chat need to be on that video. We need to be doing something. We need to be turning over the city with Falcons. Look at that. Hey. Rise up. There you go.
Yes. There you go.
Okay. I want Dirty Bird Nest over in your tailgate. They want you over in the Dirty Bird Nest tailgate.
Yes.
We're going to make that happen, Miss Karina. We definitely going to make that happen. I'm telling you, because, you know, we're going to be out there tailgating and things like that. But let's go ahead and get into the next portion of our conversation, because we want to hear a little bit more about your actual album.
Right.
So you're currently working on your new album rendition, and due out next year, actually. Fans will be able to get a better understanding of your journey as an artist. What brought you back into making music altogether?
I mean, you know, I've never really left. You know what I mean? I just kind of left for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I never really left. You know what I'm saying? I just kind of left a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, just sitting down and just, like I say, just getting everything just getting the vision clear of what I got going on. The label, I own my own label. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like being an artist. It's a lot of vision that goes into what I'm trying to do and what I'm trying to be and what I'm trying to have afterwards. So it's like the redemption is based upon like I said, just everything that's been said, everything that people think they didn't know or thought they knew or didn't know or this and that, and just the process of, you know what I mean, the hardship that I went through. Just, you know, like I said, I don't never put my struggles on anybody else, but because everybody's struggles is struggles. But you know what I mean, you got people out there hard and it'll be harder than the next people. That's why I say I tilt my hat to you, because I understand what's going on, because I know what my mama had to deal with me. I know what my grandmama, I know what my people go through deal with me. You just see this right now. We see this right here. Yeah. You get it. If you talk to them, they'll be like, well, look, but it been healed. So every morning I had to pop medication every morning to keep me. You know what I mean? If I don't, well, I'm a whole other person. You know what I'm saying? So just the process of that too. You know what I mean? And just going through life, dealing with that also. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, just so many people doubted, and I can't even say doubted you out, but just like, you know how you have some people just look down upon because who they are, not necessarily who you are, just because who they are. So you know what I mean, and just, I mean, just my journey and all the people that that have been there. You know what I'm saying? That have been, you know what I mean, stayed solid and showed that they was riding with me and been with me. You know what I mean? Because sometimes we miss those people going through our journey. You know what I'm saying? And
Absolutely.
letting them know that, you know what I mean, I apologize if I ever missed you. You know what I'm saying? If I ever, you know, not saw you being who you were to me based upon what I was going through in my life. You know? So, and like I said, at the end of the day, man, that's just what that's about, man. Just redemption, man. It's just, you know, like I said, all those loved ones just they've been there for me because at the end of the day, you know, I lost a lot. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the with losing a lot, sometimes you can lose so much to the point where you don't see what you do.
You lose yourself too. When you lose a lot of people, sometimes you lose yourself, you lose your way. Like you were saying, you know, you take medicine to get through it. A lot of people don't know I got anxiety, PTSD, and things like that I deal with. I have an older daughter that suffers from schizophrenia. I get this part of things. You know what I'm saying? I know being a mother from that point of view, how to deal with people like that, but it taught me the patience to have like that with people. So I don't judge anybody as long as you're trying to get yourself, you know, whatever was in your past is your past. It's how you move forward and at the end of it. So basically, you probably had people in your corner that might have not been right for you, or some people that were right for you. You wasn't seeing it just then, but it took this moment to finally get everything together where you saw clearer, got your stuff together, and now you're out here doing it how you want to with your own label that you own. And that's big. That's major. So shout out to you.
And that's where, like I said, that's where redemption comes from. So that's why I say it's not necessarily about, even though it says redemption, it's not necessarily about me, but it is about me. It's about those that actually that stood down for me. It's just like, you know what I mean? Just, you know what I mean? The redemption for not for myself, but for them too. So, you know what I mean? I tip my hat to y'all. Everybody just stayed down for me, man. I tip my hat and we gonna win. We winning now, so we continue to win. And you looking for when January to get here, they're gonna be a whole nother leaf, you know what I mean? They're gonna be like, okay, this is what's going on. Yo, this. If you thought you forgot, you already knew this. If you act like you didn't, hate anyway, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So that's how we move, you know?
Absolutely. And Southside Ricky said, I also deal with anxiety, and it can be a lot, man. I'm telling you, I take my nighttime pills and be like, look, now, I'd rather take my pills or something else, you know, or you're going to get a crazy person, I'm telling you.
If I ain't got my medication, listen, man. You feel me? I'm talking about everybody get the business. You feel what I'm saying? So I have to get there. Excuse my language.
I get that part of it. I definitely get that part. Let's go ahead because I want to talk about couple of musics from your album that's coming out, that's being released. So I'm gonna put this picture up here so we can kind of get a little visual. I didn't even put the picture up. It's in the chat. Hold on. Give me a minute. Let me get it up here. Okay, here we go. So I did not bring that back up. I'm sorry, y'all. But we're gonna talk about it now. I'll be in the background and put that picture up there. So this one right here, we want to talk about Amongst the Stars, Part 2. Of course, you got a Part 1. This is going to be released in September. While the first version has already been released, and some people probably have tuned into that and it's going to learn about it today for the first time. So you'll have a little bit more people streaming it soon. Mark it on your thing, screenshot that, people, and remember this so you can go on to Spotify, you know, wherever you listen to music, this is where you're going to find it. How has that teaser, a little bit of the earlier release of, I guess, Part 1, how's that been going for you as an artist who took just kind of a break and return? Is the love there? Is people showing up for it? What's the buzz about this new track?
I mean, I can't even knock it and say it's not, you know, but they're like, there's so much love around the track. So it's like, that's another thing, man. All the DJs, all the stations, man. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. I'm talking about all the fans for screaming, all the fans for going to get it, man. It's like, you know, the buzz was stupid, you know what I'm saying? And with that being, I'm talking about me's and the screaming. So it's like, okay, it's like, what? Okay, all right, whoa, you know what I mean? So like, and it's a new flavor, you know what I mean? It's like when you hear my music, you know, a lot of people when they got me, it's like sometimes we fall into a bracket, you know what I'm saying? So that bracket is more so, I always say music mentality. Music is emotion and mentality, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, when I say that to say that anytime you drop music or you say something, you know what I mean? Mind frames are contagious and emotions are contagious, you know what I'm saying? So that you hear is contagious based upon what you hear and you act upon or what you're doing at that particular time in your life. So amongst the stars, man, that's really like, you know what I mean? Aiming for the sky, shooting for the stars, but if I hit the moon, I ain't mad at all. At least I'm amongst the stars. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, I think everybody, like I said, everybody gravitated to it, man, for what it's saying. And it's raw, it's sharp, it's dapper. You understand?
I know, looking good on that picture. Okay, then. So I can see myself dressing up for the night. I'm amongst the stars. I'm feeling important. I'm feeling special. You know, that's what that track is about. And of course, I guess let's get a little bit more deeper into it then, Drama. Who produced part 1 and part 2? And what, we hear in the lyrics, but what really is the message behind the song? Tell us about the concept of the music video, because you understand that you're also going to be releasing a music video as well.
True that, working on that. True that. So it's like, I mean, the concept, like I said, the concept of the stars is just like, I'm aiming for the skies, man. I'm shooting for the stars. So if I hit the moon, I ain't mad because I'm aiming for the sky, for the stars. But if I hit the moon, I ain't mad at all. I can't be mad. You know what I'm saying? So
it ain't nothing but up.
You feel it ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's the concept of just saying, just like whatever you shoot at it, man. Because this is we shooting and we going there. You know what I'm saying? So it's just showing you that this is what's happening. This is how you got. This is what we want to be. This type of mind frame that I want people to hear my music in. You know what I mean? Not on some other. You know what I'm saying? Positive.
I love positive music. I do love positive music.
And that's just the boss in me, man. You get the gritty, you get the street, you get my life, you get everything that I am. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, then it's now I'm not 15 anymore now. So now, you know what I mean? I'm suit and tie sometimes. I'm Versace, I'm Gucci, I'm, you know what I mean? Whatever we need to be for the cause. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's what we doing now. When we dress up with it, we put up the hard bottoms on and we step out, man. I'm soft bottoms, man, to step out and do what we do, and just like I say, man.
I mean, I just see like an event going on. Red carpet coming in there with amongst the stars. We gliding across. It's just right there telling me we doing something. We fresh. We know. It's a party we going to. We're gonna pull up right. That's the way that. But then it's positive. Like to me, it's showing me I made it. Whatever I was going through before. Don't worry about that. Juvenile, whatever the case may be. But you grew up that you're a grown man now because you were doing it at 15.
Right.
So I'm sure your journey was a little interesting being a youngin' trying to get out there in the streets. And a lot of times people are in your face influencing you and trying to keep your mind right with all that around you and everything else. But this says I'm here now. I'm a grown man. I'm I'm legit. Good evening, Monte 82 Monte Carlo. How you doing? Legit. So I can't wait to see the actual video concept. I know you probably can't give us a teaser of what it's gonna be like, but based on the art, it looks like it's gonna be pretty nice.
Off the chain, it's lovely. It's off the chain, but it got a lot in it. The video got a lot of shots, a lot of it's different. It's gonna be different. So it's like
Have you started recording the video?
Yes, yeah, we've got to shoot shots to it already now. We're taking that time because we back and forth from doing this and doing that, so we're just trying to time everything together.
Okay, well, if you need somebody to do a side profile like this on at the bar, you can hit me up and we'll make sure we got on our dresses. That's all. Look, release me amongst the stars. I don't got to sing. I ain't got to do nothing. Just a cameo.
We get the profile.
We just get the profile, so we can string we was in Drama's video, y'all. Amongst the stars, people. But no, everybody go download that new single Amongst the Stars out now. Yes. I want you guys to come back to this video and leave some feedback. Let us know what you think about it. Also go to Drama's page. And we'll make sure to let you know where to find him and everything else in the end. So you can follow him. And then, of course, you can just type him in Drama. Mr. Left, right, left. You can find him on all sides.
Left, right.
You can't miss him now. Okay. I didn't have a hard time finding him. So, so, but I'm glad you told us about that song. But let's get right into a little bit about this is your artist, because you said you actually have a record label. What is that label called?
Gorilla Militia Entertainment.
Oh,
Yes.
Okay.
So it's a meaning behind it. It's kind of funny. You know what I mean? It's kind of funny. It's double meaning. It's double edged. Gorilla, Goreala. You know what I mean? Gorilla. It's spelled like gorilla, but like as for the gorilla too. You know what I mean? So it's like, with gorilla, it's muscle. It was respected. And then gorilla. Then what you think is real, what you've been shown to be real. Gorilla. You know what I'm saying? Because it's people out here going realer than the definition that people have. As opposed to saying what's real. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that go. Gorilla. And Toby, man, he's a young artist, man. I mean, he's sharp. He's all right. The young boy spitting. You know what I mean? And he's trying to actually sign the Timeless. Man.
Okay.
Big shout out, man. What's
and
up?
I want to get into that because your artist 210, well, the artist 210 Tobin will be releasing a track together with you called Both of Them, bridging the divide between two generations of Atlanta hip hop music.
Right.
So that's under Timeless Entertainment. I actually met with Gemini.
Gemini.
Yes, I spoke to him. Spoke to him about details and things like that. He's a cool guy. Tell us about the idea surrounding bridging that gap in the generations of hip hop in Atlanta.
I mean, I think anytime you dealing with anything that has multiple people or that's dealing with age barriers, you know what I'm saying, age groups, I mean, just the word business. But business is timeless. Business is ageless. The same system they go to take this business goes that. But people have to be taught. You know what I mean? Everybody have to go through their own. So it's like when you get the newer generation of what we're doing, you get fresh. That's how it was when you get fresh. Their mind it's almost like a child. Once they child, their mind they so open to, what I mean, so many, as opposed to us, we've almost seen everything put in there. So we kind of got things in order with it, but it's like that rawness be sharpness. You know what I'm saying? So as opposed to us being a little more sharpened, but it's still raw, but we're sharpening. So once you mix the two, it clashes right. Like I said, then it's swag and the dapper. I always tell people when they say like, okay, with the time, how you feel? I don't feel like I missed no time. You know what I mean? I don't feel like I missed the beat because of the mentality, the swagger. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, the code right, the dress right, the walk right, the talk right, the dapper right, the mentality right. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't feel like I missed the beat. So there's no, when we saying we can drill it, bridging the gap. Same thing that they doing, we done already did or we doing. So it's like that's where they get it from. So it's like it just shows what they got going on. So that's why I say when you're dealing with the music, for the business aspect of it, the young generation goes to the music, you go get your management, you go to your, and they show you the business part of the trap and what you got going on because it's raw and it's what it's supposed to be. So like I said, it's just for the generation wise, man. It's more so about what you're talking about. You know what I mean? It's like speaking if you're a lawyer and you speaking with lawyers and you got a person that make Subway sandwiches, not saying not down the Subway, but if they make, these would be two different languages. You know what I'm saying? However, now let's say for instance, the Subway center might not be a lawyer, but he might have went through court cases or whatever, so he can kind of
he got a little experience. He understands it a little bit.
Right, you know what I'm saying? So it's like it's just more so how it's giving the mentality, you know what I mean, and how you move out here, you know what I'm saying, and what you gravitate to and what you up on, you know what I'm saying? So, that's why I say that younger generation, they not, like, I mean, just the R&B, the hip hop, the jazz, the neo soul, you know what I'm saying, the rock, all of it, you know what I'm saying? Just when you talking about a younger person, man, they really be like, it's like unsharpened. It's like a diamond. It's unsharpened. You know what I'm saying? So you get the rawness. You know what I'm saying? Coming from their perspective of where they trying to go and what they seeing. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, every now and then, you will get an artist. Like I said, this is the generation. Also, you'll get an artist that can speak on your level, what you seeing, and it shows that like, okay, well, Shawty used to doing it, so he doing it. I can dig it. He living a whole nother life, and that's why I say you can kind of see into what they got going on. And I think that's the difference too, because when you look into artists, I mean, like I said again, as for R&B, hip hop, rap, all the bridge between us is only just the mentality of what we're seeing. You know what I'm saying? And that's why you get some artists that can come out, and whether it be R&B, whether it be rap, you know what I'm saying, they can write to a certain level, or they have someone to write to them, and it speaks to us on the level that we are, because that's what it's supposed to do. know what I'm saying? If you can find an artist that can do that, you know, without having someone write it, just, you know what I'm saying, just on their own.
Yeah.
Shows that they can kind of they there. So like I said, I don't down them, I don't knock them. I just think that they're a future. All the younger generation is the future. They get what we coming. They got to get what we got to what we've already been. So
correct.
They what we do. And I think
like that. I like that because I look at it as because I feel like our youth still needs those mentors, those people that's going to kind of like, yeah, you out here doing your thing and everything else. But what are you trying to do next? Right. What's your goal at the end of this? You know, if you out here in the street talking about stuff that you shouldn't be talking about, for you know, these kids idolize you. So an artist like you that comes in with a little bit positive about yourself, you're gonna want that person that's coming up in this generation to also follow what you got going on, because of course it's your album, it's your reputation, it's, you know, this is who you are, this is your music, this is, you know, a reflection of you. So it's like, if you can get this young man to come in and, you know, take after you, then now we're building a generation of new artists that finally gets it, that we need a little bit more substance in our music now, instead of what you can gang bang and all this and throwing up your ones and stuff like that and pumping your chest and things like that. It's not going to get you nowhere, man. I mean, it might get you a couple of bucks, but people want to hear, like Kendrick Lamar and artists like that, that tells a story,
right,
and capture, like, sold out arenas and things like that. So we're trying to get drama there, y'all. Engine number 9 said, what's up, AFM family? Lady Birds of AFN also drama, rise up. Atlanta Falcons this season will be awesome. Tracy said, go ahead, thumbs up, y'all. Continue to share this out. I said, I will be at the game this Friday. I was there last Friday and I truly enjoyed it. So a lot of people talk that football.
Me too.
Let's go ahead and do our next portion of our conversation, because we just love talking to you. But actually, this tells a little bit about that, both of them. I know we kind of getting into the veteran thing, but tell us about the song itself.
I mean, both of them is really just collaboration between me and, like I say, 210 Tova, and it bridged well. You know what I'm saying? It just like, I mean, again, like just the younger generation and the old, it kind of bridged, man, and you know, it went right. I mean, I can't explain. When you hear the song it's on point. You know what I'm saying? It's gangster. It's on point. It's hard. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's just speaking to like both of them. We speaking to like both of them. White girl, my girl. You know what I'm saying? Both of them. Everything, just both of them. You know what I'm saying? So, it's a tight collab, man. And we definitely spit. You know what I mean? And I always say, I don't know. I've always been a tight way when it comes down to doing this music, right? You know, I not necessarily want somebody to outshine you because we same table, but when I can hear them and they can go with it, and because I know what I can do. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when I hear them and they on point, they like, okay, they up to it. And sound, yeah. It fit well. It married well, man. It really married well. Like I say, it's tight work. We're shooting a video that we're working on that. We finished the video today, next month, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
And like I say, it's well rounded, man. And I don't want to toot my own horn with me. I'm more so toot my horn on him on that too, because like I say, you know, he's a younger generation, but he got a ticket, man. You know, he got a ticket. You know what I mean? He's talented. You know what I'm saying? He got good management behind him, and you know what I'm saying? And he gonna go far. So both of them is really just one for the people, man, for the streets, for the people. And when you hear it ain't for everybody, but it is for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that is for both of them, okay? It's for everybody. So y'all, please, once again, follow Drama. Follow him, yeah, guys. Go on the streaming out platforms. I'm telling you, blow up those tracks that he's just recently released. We got Amongst the Stars. We got about to have both of them. We got Rise Up in there. So y'all just keep it moving. And I'm pretty sure I can't wait to this album release, though, because I love that Amongst the Stars, though. That thing just, it's sophisticated. It just, you bring something like that, I can't imagine what the rest of the album gonna be like. And Southside Ricky said, y'all keep some dope ass guests on y'all show. I'm telling you, y'all better tell somebody. You can know somebody. To you. Definitely. And we're gonna move right on along, because now the question is, you know, you said that you are a Falcons fan. We're gonna play, mess with you a little bit, you know. So Actually, now, I guess because you've been here all your life, how long have you been following that? Where you go? Oh, he mixed up.
Where'd
We'll
he
get him
go?
back in a minute. He don't hit something and went away. Come on,
He
drama.
something.
He probably hit a button or something. He'll be back. We'll hold it off on him for a moment. Let me see. Yeah, okay. He's gonna be back. He's gonna be back. So we're gonna go ahead and get to these comments and see what people talk about. Then we definitely are gonna get into these Falcons. Where you go, drama?
Oh yeah.
Come on. I think he lost his signal. He'll be back. He'll be back. So what? Yeah, come on back. Come on back. It's gonna be some good questions, but it's
Come on back.
Okay, so he got excited. That's what happened, people. But let's go ahead and see what
he got excited and knocked himself
out. Y'all see Helms? He's one hell of a player. Absolutely. We're gonna get into a little bit of some of what we he getting ready to come back on. We see you now. Come on, let's bring you back. We was like, you ain't ready, are you?
There you go.
Y'all know I'm a dinosaur. Y'all know I'm a dinosaur. You know what I'm saying? You know I'm a dinosaur through this technology. I done hit the wrong button.
Okay. All right, because you family now. I'm like, hold on now. I don't put you in the living room and you walking out.
Hit the wrong button.
It happens. I do it all the time too. But I guess the question is, how long have you been a Falcons fan?
Man, I've been here. I was a Falcon fan when I didn't even know I was a Falcon fan. You know what I'm saying? I was one of them that, you know, when I fell into with my people, they like, okay, well, we Falcon, we're going. I'm like, I put the jersey on the Falcons. I'm seeing everybody ripping. I'm like, okay, well, what? The Falcons? I'm like, you know what I mean? Because you understand, I'm from Alabama.
Yeah.
So football is always, I never had.
Football is, there's football time for Bama fans. Yeah. Are you, okay, I ain't gonna need to ask that. Are you a Bama fan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely. So I've been here all my life. So it was out here. Automatically, I knew the Georgia, you know, because I was young. So I knew the college. So I knew Georgia Bulldogs. So I'm like, okay, Georgia Tech, Georgia Bulldogs. Okay, that's what's going on. So they were like, the Falcons.
Yes.
So I'm like, the Falcons. I'm like, all right. So I'm well, let's go then. So we pulling up. I'm like, okay, it what's going on. So I started watching them. I'm getting in. So I'm like, okay, I'm in tune now. You see what's going on. I'm seeing this whole city downtown packed. You talking about you can't even get in. You know, I'm like, what's going on?
Yes, it's probably around that Super Bowl year, couple of times where we was too hyped, you know. And I feel like right now that culture is coming back where we're celebrating, we're hyped, which will rise up some. That's going to be on everybody's airways. I'm telling you, we're going to make that happen. Every tailgate, I need y'all to download this track. It need to be all your DJs that's in the tailgate, all your Falcons parties. You need to be putting this on the map, okay, for Atlanta. Rise up for drama. I'm telling you, that need to be syndicated everywhere. Just like how they used to have that Dirty Bird song. Dirty Birds, you doing a dirty, whatever that song, how that song went. When it was Jamal Anderson and all them. We need that anthem for 2025. Put it on the map. You know what I'm saying? So, but it said, as far as you just being a fan itself, have you had a chance to kind of watch the team a little bit? You know, what are your expectations for this year outside your busy schedule? Of course, I know you've been kind of be booking. Are you excited about the team this year?
I mean, I'm excited about the team every year. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm like, I'm definitely excited this year. Every year is more than the next. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you know, I'm excited. And I want to see them go to the top. You know, and like I say, man, we're the Super Bowl this, so I don't really care nothing about what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Because like I told you before, win, lose, or draw, man. I'm here. I'm fired to die.
You ride or die. And I love ride or die people that we can, you know, because, woo, you got to have tough skin to be a Falcons fan.
You know, I'm
you ain't lying.
I'm going to talk my ish, you know, while we winning. And I'm going to talk my ish even more after we win. And if we lose, I'm going to be ready to fight. So it don't matter. So what's
you know, so look, I mean, I'm always fighting somebody about these Falcons. I get sick of it, you know. But I love that you are a true, because there is this thing about, you know, I appreciate the Atlanta Falcons media team, but sometimes there have been some hit and misses on who they put out there as the representative, you know, of the artists or what have you that represent the Atlanta Falcons team. They've had some questionable. No offense to them, but it's like you need somebody that's really down hard home team to be out there, like Pastor Troy and artists like that. They've had some people. It's like they're not a Falcons fan. They're a fan of a team that's paying them to put on that jersey.
Right.
We need somebody that's diehard that's going to be on here. So we really do hope that the Falcons do hit you up and get you in there in the stadium during halftime. So you can be rising up with the Dirty Bird Nest and the crew, man. I'm telling you.
It's on everything I love. If I told you, if I could tell stories that would make the wind shine an ugly light on me, listen, man. Look, man, I've been in college, man. Listen, man, we used to fight. It came on to where we had individuals that we fighting with. You feel what I'm saying? About these Falcons. I'm talking about bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about 150, man, 200 niggas fighting about this. You know what I mean? Like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Most definitely die hard to death.
I love it. So it's like you all right in my book then, I ain't gonna eye you a little bit, So we happy about that window drama. So let us know what pretty much is next for you, because you tell us, you say you got a book, you have a book, you have a movie. What's next on your project here, so everybody can kind of know?
I mean, everything is next. So you know what I mean? Like I said, the music is what's going on. After we drop the singles, the albums, we're gonna keep dropping your music. We're gonna keep giving you music, you know what I'm saying? And just try to, you know what I mean, migrate into what we're trying to do. So that's everything and anything with the entertainment business, you know what I'm saying? I can't. I mean, like I couldn't see anything else. I've never saw anything else outside of what I do. Outside of what we do. You know what I'm saying? I mean, of course, I own a couple of businesses. You know what I'm saying? My people own a couple of businesses. So it's like, of course, that's just different hats that goes with just doing business.
Yes.
But, you know what I mean? The entertainment business. This is what I do. So I do music. You know what I mean? I act. I'm all on above. So you know what I'm saying? Everything that comes with that, man. You can look for that. You can look for me in movies, shows. There's a lot that's going to the table. So let me just look for after next year when January get here. Everything just gonna fall behind each other. It's gonna catapult. So all you're gonna be seeing. You can almost guarantee and bet your bottom dollar that next year everything that you're gonna be seeing. So
speaking of next year, I mean, I'm heard that you're gonna be doing some halftime shows with to the road to the halftime for the Atlanta Hawks and Charlotte Hornets. Okay, so we're gonna see you at the Hawks games and Hornets games too.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh.
Add Atlanta Falcons to that group, and I can't wait. So amongst the stars at the Hawks game, that's gonna be because I love their media team too. Shout out to Atlanta Hawks. Man, I don't know them about the Hornets now. I'm a Hawks.
Definitely.
But I know about the Hawks team, and that media team is amazing. So to have you out there performing, I think that comes out next year because the season starts soon. The Hawks season starts soon, so you'll be doing some performances and everything and halftime shows. So I can't wait for it. I'm excited. I can't wait to hear some more of your releases because, like I said, people, I'm gonna put this banner back up so you won't miss it. If you late to the show, I need you to go on over to Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you go listen to streaming platforms and download this track right here, Amongst the Stars. He already told you about the story behind it. As well as the Rise Up anthem for the Atlanta Falcons and everything else. We need to make this, I'm telling you, put this in your regular rotation of music right now. Miss Karina says she already does it. So I need everybody to make this the number one song in the nation streaming, okay? Because it's time for artists like this to come back and just give us something to look forward to as far as music. Like when I was saying behind scenes with him, I was like, you know what? It just seems like our legends are coming back and saying, you know what? I ain't know it ain't over until it's over here. I'm still making music. We still got it. And I love that it can meet us as in our generation, because right now I can't relate to my kids' music. I love them to death and everything, but I can't relate to that stuff. I can't. So I need a little something I can get with, and I can get down with and have this, because of course I have my own little bar home. I got my speakers and everything else, so I can tune this on, and have a grown and adult party, So I love that this is, just an excited time for Atlanta music at that, because we've had quite a few legends that's coming out of Atlanta. Jermaine Dupri, few places,
Right.
So, and I saw a flyer. I don't know when it is, but it's a flyer of you going to be performing, and it's going to be amongst some other legendary Atlanta artists, I believe.
Right.
I think I saw that. I don't know what night that was, but I would like to be in the building for that. I have to go find that.
Right.
If
Cool.
the publicists in the background know what I'm talking about.
Right.
But if not, I'll share the flyer for you later on if we can't remember the dates of it. But I just love to see everybody come together and show each other homage and love.
Right.
There's one with that one was last week, but we have other ones lining up. Okay, so that was last week, and I missed it. That's okay.
You'll be the next one. I promise you. You'll be
Okay. And I think you got an interview this Thursday as well. I want y'all to go follow Drama's page. Y'all can see all his appearances and his times with us. But Drama, we appreciate you for joining us tonight.
Yes.
You got
Thank
anything
you.
you want to mention before you leave?
I mean, I just want to thank y'all, man, especially the Lady Falcons, man, the Lady Birds. I want to thank y'all, Miss Pam, you know what I'm saying? Especially you, Ms Maggie T. You know what I mean? But you know what I'm saying? Wherever you go, wherever you go, you know what I'm saying? Just thank y'all for supporting me, man, because it don't happen a lot, you know what I'm saying? So anytime you get these occasions, they are rare. So we're gonna keep them coming, man. And y'all hope just follow me, man. I'm following y'all, man. Just stay down with me, continue to ride with me. And I appreciate y'all.
And how can they find you? If anybody can kind of see right there in his caption, how can they find you?
Official drama ATL, IG, officialdramaatl.com. Make sure you get at me, official drama ATL, Facebook, everything's the same. Just get at me. Like I said, the team, thank y'all, whole team. My mom, I love you. You know what I'm saying?
Christy said put the information in the chat.
I'm putting it in there. Official Drama ATL. Right there. So if you guys let's spell official right. Okay. There you go. So you can find it on all social media platforms. Follow him. He's on X, he's on Twitter. I'm following everywhere. I'm telling you, he's on Instagram, he's on Facebook. He's everywhere. So follow him. You ain't got no excuse no more. And actually, I think his website is on his pages. Social media platforms, all the streaming sites. Go ahead and download his music, and we thank you for having us today. Well, come and join us today in your busy schedule.
Thank y'all for having me. Anytime for you, anything for y'all. You know what I mean?
I'm telling you, I want my cup.
Appreciate that.
So we talk about being in the video just like this. That's what we want. Or the Rise Up video with thousands of fans. Okay, we're gonna pile it up. If you need fans, we got them right here. Okay,
definitely.
That's what we need.
Oh yeah,
definitely. We'll be calling you. You know, y'all pulling up ASAP.
Okay, now, so if I put the the birds, the clouds, I start. Y'all better show up. I'm telling you. Oh, we got your website too. Hold on, I'm gonna get this in here too for people that can follow you as well. Look at that. Just teamwork here. Go ahead and copy this real quick.
Yes.
So y'all can have his also his website. Please click on that. It's gonna give you everything that you need. So you ain't even gotta go find it. It's right there on the website. So I'm gonna get that pasted in the chat.
Exactly.
All right. So yes, he gonna give me a phone call, and soon as I say y'all need to be there at certain time, I mean it, because we also got Keisha that's gonna be on the show next week. She actually was up there with him when he was performing. She's making her redemption tour too. She's coming back out there. So we're gonna make it big and better. We're gonna make it the best video you can ever be for the Atlanta Falcons.
Yes.
But thank you, Drama. We love you. Blessings to you. And
thank you.
We can't wait to have this conversation next year when you blow it up and you just can't even be. I gotta go through your publicist to get to you because he's so busy. So telling you, booked and busy. That's where we're going with it.
We want to stay that way. We want to stay that way. Booked and busy.
There you go. Look, y'all. I'm telling you, you heard it here first. But thank you, Drama. I'm gonna go ahead and let you go ahead and get your evening back. What we're gonna be communicating the back. You have a great one. Blessings to you. Thank you. All right, let's go ahead, fellas and gentlemen. All right, so let's go ahead and get into a little bit of conversation about the Falcons, just a little bit. And hold on.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So with that, we're gonna go ahead and get into some conversations. You're welcome. Let's see. Now I know these Falcons fans wanted to talk about some Falcons. Let's get right into it. All right. We good.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna go back to some of these chats here as well.
Yes.
You're welcome. All right. Sorry about that. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so how do you feel, Miss Pam? Let's go ahead and get it right into the conversation now. You was actually at the scrimmage today. Okay. So, and then Miss Pam went down the hill and got in the front. And so she was seeing everything. So how was it?
It was not as hot as it was when y'all went down there. It was nice. It was partly cloudy. Wasn't too hot. So and it wasn't too many fans down there. So it was pretty good.
Okay.
It was pretty good. I actually saw let's see, who was it? Hughes knocked the ball away down from a defender. And I think I was on the Tennessee offense and the Falcons defense side. So they had a lot of action. And I'm looking over in my binoculars to Drake London making a catch and Carlos Washington making the catch. So they would that was a good scrimmage today.
Okay. So I'm gonna get into the chat a little bit and let's see what everybody's kind of saying. Late, but we'll catch the replay. Okay, that's okay, Smooth. Catch it because you don't want to miss this.
That's okay. That's okay.
With drama. I need everybody. If you missed it from the beginning, go back and watch this after the
Y'all
show.
Can look at the replay.
We can appreciate that. And please share it out. Let everybody know. And so we can get these numbers up over here because it was a good one. I love artists that are humbled,
Hello, LA Ram.
The journey of things and just, a Falcons fan at that. So you can't beat that one, people. You can't beat it. I love that. So let's see what we got, man. Okay, so I love being a Falcons fan. Dreddy said he loves being a Falcons fan. I love it too.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Friday pulling up at the game, I was blasting Rise Up, and we'll be doing it again this Friday. I rep my Falcons all year long. That's right, super fan.
Exactly.
Super fan. I love it.
That's right, Karina.
That's right, Karina.
Yes.
You need the real artists who are Falcons fan. Absolutely. You already know what I'm saying. Boosie goes harder for Atlanta teams than some of these homegrown Atlanta rappers.
Exactly.
Act like we won when we lose.
True.
Man. Back every year. Listen, I think Outkast is the only group that reps Atlanta. I've seen T.I. Luda with other team jerseys on. Yes. But you're not going to see drama like that. No, son. You're not. Put drama in. Okay, we already put that in there. So y'all go ahead. You got the official website. You got the official, social media platforms. Booked and Busy needs to be on a T-shirt. You own to something. I'm telling you, we're gonna copyright that. Nah, they're gonna be on the shirt. Style booked and busy. So what's happening, ladies? Okay, so now we don't got the hellos back into here. I'll be tuning in from the beginning to the end of y'all's shows. Thank you. This one was kind of an interview purpose of things. So, Pam, what really kind of just come from? Now, actually, I'm gonna put this picture up here. I kind of wanted to have this conversation real quick because I feel like it's necessary. Because of how everything kind of went down. I don't have the picture. Oh, here it goes. How everything went down. Here we go. On Friday. I know people that was actually there.
Yeah, that was
like some people's like, oh, I felt cheated. They're gonna pay me back and all that kind of stuff. It's like right now the teams, both teams, were just being very this was a very respectful moment from both teams. Yeah. At the end of the day, this became more than just football. because it's their fellow colleagues. It's this could have happened to them. So for them to kind of stand there, both coaches, both coaches looked like they were just kind of like, the players was like looking like they didn't want to play. I'm glad they ended up calling the game like they did, because they didn't, from what I was hearing, he was having seizures.
Yes, like me too.
That's a scary sight for them, and for them to be there standing there and watching it.
That was a scary sight for the fan base.
Yes, because you could tell from the TV standpoint, they didn't even want to put the camera on the men.
It was a lot going on. They had the AED machine out there. They had the stretcher. Basically, kudos to the Mercedes-Benz medical staff. They rushed out immediately with the stretcher and all that, and pretty much stabilized the player. And then the ambulance came over, and once they stabilized, he was able to be transferred to the ambulance to Grady. And I think Coach Campbell said a whole lot after that press conference, because it was a lot going on out in the field. If y'all was not even there, for me that was the right decision for them to call that game. Because I couldn't even see anybody, play. I mean, and it was a meaningless game. It's a preseason game, So, kudos to both the players, and I thought that was nice. They went around and say a little prayer after that, and basically they sent a message that we weren't gonna, out of the respect of the player, and we're not gonna make another snap. And I was sitting right next to Shonda Dixie, part of the Dixie Way. And she's a nurse. And basically, I had told her, I said, I think they're going to call this game, because I don't think no way the players could even play after that. And then she said, yeah, I agree. And then after we saw them running the clock out, we knew they were going to call the game off.
Yeah. And said to see Mr. Norris shaking on the field was heartbreaking, Dwayne C. So it's like, imagine how it felt for us as the fan. Imagine the players that, this is their career. Also, how shooken up the coaches, the Lions coach.
Yeah,
he was having a hard time with them. And that's why they had that. Let's walk on the field and just pray right now. I can't do anything else for you guys. We need to pray.
Even the guy who he made the tackle on, he was shook up about it, but that was his fault. The man was just actually making a tackle on him. He was pretty shaken up. He
was, so, and Karina was saying that seeing that so close was so sad. As they walked back on our side by Dirty Bird Nest, we just prayed they did the right thing. And Alley Cat said.
Yes.
Falcons for life, fan for life, absolutely. And I think that gives a lot of people were saying that was definitely a heroic step for the Falcons, and it gave a lot of the teams, other teams that watch us, and we trash talk and we do a lot, but people was like, with all due respect, we really do respect that you guys decided to do that. It wasn't about let me finish this game, I'm just trying to win. It's like these players ain't in no place, a mindset to go out there now right after that. That's just seeing all of that, shut them down. You ain't lying at all. Once I started watching this particular show, I haven't stopped. Took me a while to start coming to know. That's all right. You can be a little shy. You can be a little shy. And along in here looking. There's an article that the league office didn't suspend the game until the knee play after a few minutes. Yeah, I guess because it looked like for a moment they were going to continue to watch, do the game and everything else. But when they made that snap and it was like nobody was doing anything, I was like, they're just, their heart is not in it anymore. Their heart's not in it anymore. Engine number 9 said, yes, Auntie Pam, they made the right decision. This reminds me of
exactly. That when that happened, that's what I had thought. I said, "Oh my God, Because when they brought the AED machine out there, I thought he wasn't breathing at all, when they brought that machine out. So it kind of frightened me,
Yeah.
So it kind of took me back to that game.
Yes, ma'am.
Definitely.
So, I know people was kind of like, why did they didn't, I saw some people just being kind of a little selfish. It was like, they need to refund us our money for the last, 15 minutes of the game? Come on.
It's just a preseason game. That preseason ticket that costs but like $20 or something like that. I mean, it's like I said, it's a meaningless game. But the player was the ultimate care of both sides, and I think they handled that beautifully.
Yes,
ma'am. In my opinion.
Yes, ma'am. Hold on, I'm trying to get, because Ty has a show on tonight, you guys. So we're probably not going to be hanging too much tonight.
Yes.
But we're going to just get in, of course, a little bit of preseason and what we felt about it. But yes, two teams divided became united in prayer and concern.
Definitely.
So, it was a beautiful thing, you guys, and I love to see that. It warms my heart that these Falcons players, the Lions, was out there just kind of like, they gave it to them anyway, but I felt like we was gonna win it
and
anyway.
I didn't care about the score, even though we lost.
Still do their thing.
It just didn't matter at that time.
Absolutely.
It was just a preseason game.
Yes. So what I want to do here is I might open it up for the last couple of minutes of the show. I think we got until about 9:35 for Ty to go on and do his thing. So
I would love that.
But I want to get your ideas and everything else. So from the preseason game, what we did catch, 3 quarters that we did catch, as well as the scrimmage, Miss Pam, since you was there physically, what stood out to you? What players stood out to you? What, who were you expecting to see, and did they show up for you during the preseason game?
That was difficult. But like I said, Hughes, one player actually intercepted the ball from Cam Ward and went all the way to score for a touchdown. So that stood out for me, the first of all. And they were still now Kevin Whitley impressed me. That's another one. He was lined up against AJ Terrell. So he's the same. He's still the same old Kevin Whitley. He's a good route runner. So I was really, really impressed with him. So he got a good one on AJ, but other than that, like I said, it was no fight, which I thought that was great. I mean, they just pretty much did what they had to do, and that was it.
Because a lot of people don't realize, because people were saying, why don't start the starters in the practice? From when we was watching some of that post game live to the scrimmage, not post game, pre-game videos. They basically, it's like they even have officiating people out there on the field. They treat it like it actually is a game for these players. So they really do get some reps in against an opponent, because of course, after 3 weeks of practicing, you pretty much know the defense. You pretty much know the offense. So have another team that runs different plays and things like that to come in and practice amongst these players, a lot of these starters, gives them a chance to get a couple of things in and get their feet wet so they won't be rusted. And then, of course, they out there practicing and doing the things they do. But at the same time, like that big injury, I know Big Will is like, you can't go off of that being scared, but the way some of these players are dropping, I think coach is just like,
it's better not to start them in the preseason. Just wait to
because at the beginning of the season we had some drops coming in from preseason because of the Dolphins' damn field. So sometimes you got
I saw that field last year. It was a hot mess. I would have to give Atlanta staff that field in Flower Branch is best. They it was nowhere compared to the Miami field. Nowhere,
Good, because you didn't really hear anything about any injuries and anything like that. And So,
Oh no,
Southside
no.
Ricky said, "Man, I've had 4 concussions in high school and had to stop playing. That can literally happen every single play." Glad he pulled through.
Yeah,
And it said
yeah,
all the prayers
yeah.
on the blogs and chats was pouring in for him. Our Falcons, our fans, the city absolutely was praying for him. So
Yes,
I was like,
yes.
even after that, it's a no for a lot of these starters to go ahead
It's
and
a
get up
wrap.
in here. Because they pretty
Yeah,
much they say they see what they see in camp, these
yeah.
scrimmages, things like that, the 1-on-1s, the 11-11s, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
They're seeing what they
Yeah,
feel is good enough. They already know who pretty much their starters are and everything. It's just these other players that have
yes,
to fight for their roster spots, no practice squad or what
exactly.
have you. Because you already know the Falcons, they kind of hold on to a lot of their players that might not make the
Mm-hmm.
cut, but can kind of
Yeah,
alternate, plug and play, where it's like you got a player like that player that can kind of come on up in
mm-hmm.
here. Versatile players at
Yeah.
that can.
Oh yeah.
Now let's talk about Kyle Pitts. Now, Miss Pam, I couldn't see after the fact. I saw right before the scrimmage when they was doing the 1-on-1s and things like that.
Yeah.
There was some drop passes there.
Uh-huh.
Did he finally get his stride going in that game, or what did you see from Kyle Pitts?
In the scrimmage day, I think he did after those few drops. I mean, he had a few drops in the beginning, but he turned it on at the end. So like I said, Drake made a great catch and Washington made a great catch. So but like I said, I wasn't able to see the other side because I was on the defense and the Titans offense side.
Okay.
But it
Anything
was
from
kind of
defense?
far away.
Anything from defenses? You was kind of seeing it up close and personal. What did the defense? I heard they dominated the Titans team. How do you feel?
They did. They pretty was got at them, and like I said, Cam threw an interception and it was a not passes down, so they were on it pretty much, the defense, and at the practice, somebody asked in the chat who stayed after it, but I didn't notice a Falcon player, but I noticed Cam Ward, stayed after to throw some passes. So I noticed
Cam
him
that
on that
about?
side. He
Were you there for the person that asked about who stayed after camp? Because that's a big deal for players that just worked out, that kind of stay after.
Yeah.
And if you was there live,
and it was some Tennessee Titans fans there. They were trying to get Cam to come over, but he wouldn't come over to sign autographs. But it was a few players came over, but it was not quite as many, that signed in. They pretty much, did some kind of drill and went in for the most part. And then of course they had their buses, the Tennessee had the buses coming in to drop them off, and then they left shortly after on buses.
Okay. And Allie Cat said, what about Hillams? How do you feel about him? Did you see him out there today?
I didn't see as much. A little bit, but not as much.
But we didn't see him in the preseason, though.
Yes. The preseason he was out there. I mean, he was out there preseason, but during the scrimmage, I didn't see as much of him.
Yeah, I like him too. I definitely like him too. I had some actually some notes that I put down here, just kind of because I like to go back and rewatch things. And where was it? Right here. Yeah. Hellams was just, he was doing his thing on defense.
Oh yeah.
I like that it had that 4-man rush out
I
there.
have a feeling Helen might be playing in this Friday's game. I have a feeling they might,
because I think they still kind of want to see
a series or two.
Yeah, I think they kind of want to see how that defense is going to form, and then because you got to figure out who's going to be that next man that's kind of stepping up for in replacement of Lord, I can't think of his name. Grady Jarrett. Oops. But Tyquan Graham, another name to be mentioned there. I liked it up in list there.
He was in the preseason game.
Yeah, and I was seeing a lot of play action going on. I felt that what's his name? Stitch. Is his name Stitch or Stitch or whatever his name is?
Stitch. Talking about the quarterback.
Yeah.
Stitch. Easton Stitch. He's good too.
Let's talk about him. Worst case scenario. Let's say that Kirk Cousins, somebody go down in the quarterback world and he decides he's gonna waive his no trade clause and gone on over by his business. Do you feel like Sticks will be the quarterback 2 after that? You think so? You think he got that job, or what you think?
I feel he would be quarterback number 2. Based on what I saw in the preseason game, he pretty much understood Zach Harris' offense, pretty much. I didn't get a good look at Jones, because like I said, they had split the half. They had Stick in the first half, and they had Emory Jones in the second half. So hopefully hopefully they will put him in, in the preseason game, so I can see what he can do. I think could be a good number 2.
Okay, and I agree with that. I feel like I like what I've seen from him, and because I really just don't feel like Kirk Cousins is gonna be here much longer. He might be. He's out there practicing.
You and everybody else.
So
I got a different opinion. I think he probably will be here. I think it's gonna probably be somebody in the middle of the season. Quarterback gonna go down, and that's probably when it happens. And
question from Southside.
But in the time being, we might as well have him as a backup.
Anybody? Is for the panel and the chat, everybody. The question is from Southside Ricky. I heard James and Jalen won multiple reps. How many sacks do you think they have this season between the two? I'm feeling like a couple of 6, 7. We ain't gonna get too excited, but I feel like they're gonna definitely have a few sacks in each game, more than we was ever getting last season.
One thing about it, if it ain't them, if it's not them, it's gonna be somebody else gonna get the sack. Because what I noticed in the preseason game, they were double or triple team Pierce in that game.
Yeah, they were. That's what I'm saying. So
I'm thinking if you go ahead and do it, it's gonna free somebody up to go in there.
That's what pretty much happened. It was basically they was double teaming him, but it did free up some other defensive players to kind of get their way in. And man, they was swarming. They was moving. It was so many red and black jerseys. They were flying on that field.
It just pounded my heart to see that. I was so excited from my seat to see that. I'm like, ooh. And I think everybody around me, I was surprised I saw some of the season ticket holder that actually was at the game, I was surprised. They said, we didn't know you were coming. I said, I didn't know you were coming. But then I think they just wanted to see what was on the field, And then I heard they said they probably won't be back next week.
Okay. They won't be back?
They won't come back until the home opening.
Okay.
They just wanted to see what they had on the field. And I think they were quite happy with what they saw on the field.
Okay. And Southside Ricky said Hellum's about to be our next Keanu Neal or Willie Moore. Oh, okay. I like that. You know what? And I like that comparison right there. We need them on the play, because that's that D block and all that was going on at the time. So let's bring that back.
And that hit, that was a clean hit. I don't understand why they do the flag.
Football. Come on now. Yeah. I was mad about that. Come on, referees. Let's not start this again. I heard Tyler O'Shucks was out there shucking and jiving and threw a pick 6. I says, I really want to see what Jones is really about. Okay.
Me too.
Jones started out good before the injury. Absolutely. Minimum 5 apiece this season. Yes. I'm seeing them, if they're not double teaming a couple of them, I see them get a couple sacks within the games here and there. someone going to get double-digit sacks. I can see it happen, but I feel like it's going to be kind of a. I think they're gonna spread it a little bit with this defense. How they swarming. Look, it's gonna be everybody going for the kill, and that's what I'm trying to see. Like, you got to think about it. We're becoming a younger team that's hungrier, faster, physical. You know, fast and physical, like he always say. But you saw that, man. I'm like, everywhere you turn, it's like, shoot, damn, you got to play over here, you got to play over there, you got to play right here. I can't move. So that's what we're hoping.
It just warms my heart to see that defense out there doing that. I'm like, where have you been? Because last year, it was a hot mess. Last year, that defense was really a hot mess. But to actually see them actually swarming and actually going at, I think the run defense is actually going to be really good. And hopefully we'll stop a lot of these running quarterbacks.
Now, a little bit I didn't see in the game though was a little bit that we didn't really see. What's the note right here? I just had it down here. I didn't put it in it. We didn't really see a lot of the running game too much. What you think about that?
Yeah. Now, I think they were, like I said, the Detroit defense. What I noticed, they were focused on stopping Pierce, and they were focused on stopping the run. So I think after they had already played the preseason game in in Canton. That didn't turn out okay. The Hall of Fame game for them because they got blown away. So I think they pretty much came in with a game plan of how to handle our defense and how to handle our run defense, because they were stopping the run defense. The offense couldn't the run couldn't get through because they were stopping it.
Absolutely. And so
they had a game plan.
And I got a little bit of kind of just what happened in the scrimmage a little bit. Then we're gonna go ahead and probably we can open it up for a couple of minutes to our fans. Then we're gonna pass this off to Ty. So I'm gonna put a link in the chat for y'all if y'all want to jump on and kind of say your piece about how you felt about the game. Dylan Drummond, he's not playing no game on the field. He's all about business. Absolutely, engine number. Chat now. Only 5 minutes.
And as Josh Woods was doing it up to that preseason game. Josh Woods, he was good. He's a linebacker.
Shout out to Mark Raimondi. He kind of brings out the training camp notes for today, actually. It said, of course, the Falcons had their first joint practice of training camp today against the Tennessee Titans. Titans. There will be another one tomorrow, so of course you guys can catch that as well. It said Atlanta played very well on both sides of the ball. He said he stayed mostly with the Falcons offense against the Titans defense, and both quarterbacks, Michael Penix and Kirk Cousins, were very sharp. Running back Carlos Washington Jr. with a hamstring and Clark Phillips ribs were both out again. Raheem Morris said both have minor injuries and will be back soon. Same for wide receiver and return specialist Jamar Agnew. So if you guys want to jump on, go ahead and hit the link. It was a very hit that was done. It looks like linebacker Khalid Johnson has only been out the last two practices. Kobe Bryant was at practice but not in uniform. Storm Norton was not spotted at practice either. Morris said that the Falcons are looking at. Go ahead. He wasn't there.
Storm Norton was hurt.
Yeah. So Morris said the Falcons are looking at recent signee Ronnie Harrison at inside linebacker. He came in as a safety. Defensive coordinator Mr. Brick said he believes there are 3 or 4 starting competitions on defense: safety and nickel. That nickel one is kind of interesting. That's a little bit where I'm in a gray area about right now. But that nickel corner seems obvious, but Overthink didn't divulge anything specifically. So I guess it's going to be a competition on who's gonna step up in that one, because that's a gray area for me. Penix will definitely not play Friday, as you guys know, in the preseason game. Cousin probably won't, according to Mr. Morris.
He won't. I don't think he won't.
Cool.
They're not going to start Kurt.
They said Cool will actually kick Friday night, and Mr. Lenny Legg did so last week. And he asked Morris about Darnell Mooney's status, and it seems kind of murky. Morris said he feels
murky on that,
getting back and ready to go, but when, he don't know. Penix was 13 of 16 in his 11-11s, worked against mostly the Titans' first-team defense. Cousins was 15 of 19 in 11-11s, mostly against the Titans' second-team defense.
Yeah.
Let's see if we got anybody coming up. I heard Billy Bowman crack D. Alford upside his head and made him give up his job.
Wow.
Penix receivers were Drake London, of course. He got 4. He's gonna always be that top receiver there. Casey Washington, he had about 2. Ray had 2. Dijon had 2. Tyler Algiers in there.
Dijon caught
1, and Kyle Pitts also. Cousins receivers. He missed 1. It was Jesse Matthews, Chris Blair, Dylan Drummond, David Seals again, Elijah Dotson, and Nick Nash. Say his name. He appears. Thanks, Knight Rider, but and Felipe So anything else that stood out right now is Penix fouled Casey Washington for an excellent 52-yard touchdown early in 11-on-11s. Okay. We don't care about the Titans here. Mike Hughes had a forced fumble that he recovered and returned for a touchdown. So
that's the one,
4 of 4 on field goal attempts with a 54-yarder being the longest. And Lenny led the Craig. 4 of 5. So he missed 1 on field goals attempts, missing a 52-yarder in an 11-on-11 2-minute drill. So from there, of course, J.C. Bate returned an interception for a touchdown. So just the usual suspects that kind of got out there and did their damn thing. So it's great to see it. Wow, it looks so blurry, but it's great to see it. I'm just happy to see that, football is coming around. We get to see them in pads and ready to go. I can't wait to this Friday for the next game that's coming up. I'm loving it. And the next scrimmage tomorrow, I'll give some of those starters a chance to kind of re-practice with the Titans and things like that. So that's going to be fairly interesting. I guess people are scared to jump on with us tonight. That's okay, babies.
Yeah, that's all right.
Anyway, because we got Ty Kill coming on, and I'm probably in now. He's probably going to go live in a minute. But they was talking about Stina B being funny. Yeah, y'all go follow her on social media.
I got to go to a comedy show.
I wish it was around Saturday, because she has a show this Saturday, actually.
This Saturday. What am I doing this Saturday?
And it actually it's her showcase that she's doing it. So she's hosting a comedian show.
What time?
Let me go to her. She sent me the flyer here. And actually, I'm going to put this in the chat, too, while we're talking.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm going to get the flyer.
Because I might just go up and come on back home.
Come on, Miss Pam. Come on.
I know I got to work Saturday because I took some days off, and I got to make up days. So I probably I got to work Saturday and Sunday.
I thought she sent me her other
flyer
about that with the solo picture. Where it go? I'll put this one up though. Miss Stina, can you send me the actual flyer?
She said 7 to 9. I see in
7
the
to 9.
comment.
Showing where the location is gonna be at. Can you send me that flyer again? I thought you sent it to me. If you could do that for me real fast, so we can get you advertised, baby.
Yeah.
All right. Think she funny? Yes, she is funny. Only the joke about the sap being tree. Yes. Football season, we got a good set of players. Lord, you're gonna talk. Did she send me a picture yet? Is she still in here? There she goes. She's just so beautiful. She's so precious. She just followed directions like that. I'm gonna go ahead and get this. Screw me, people. Screw me. Bear with me, people. I see you in the chat, Lord. You're gonna talk him up. No, he in the bed. Him tired. He said he'll be watching from the bed because he had a long day. He got to get up in the morning.
Hey.
So I'm gonna put this picture in the chat.
I'm with you, AT Leo. I can't wait till week 1. I'm looking forward to that game.
Man, I'm telling you, and can you imagine if we're seeing the defense look this way right now? Can you imagine everybody is out there? Every last starter comes out there and they just swarming that field like that. Whoa! You don't know what hit him. So we finally have better depth than we. There you go, depth, man. That's what that game proved. But people are like preseason don't matter, but that right there shows we do have depth like a move.
That's gonna matter.
Absolutely. So I got the flyer up here, people. Advertise my girl now. So there you go. This is her. It's $15 a ticket on the event. It's going to be at Sandy Springs Smoke. Let me take this banner off at the bottom so you can kind of catch every bit of this. I need for you guys to tune in. Why am I so blurry? It's just crazy here. If you can donate, y'all seen that Atlanta Falcons Nation Cash App. If y'all want to donate to the college fund, we will show appreciate y'all. Not made a word. Appreciate.
CD will be on fire. I agree with you, Karina.
So that's 8540 Roswell Road is Sandy Springs Smoke. This is actually her show that she's hosting. Okay, so y'all go show your girl. It's gonna be some love. So you see those comedians right there in the house from 7 to 9. So you can go to bed, not miss anything and stuff like that. So it's okay. I know we tired. We aunties need to be in the house at a certain time, but you can go show out $15. Enjoy yourself, people. Show some love. We said we may lose all the players we decide to put on the practice squad. We don't usually get these type of, but the players that do stick around on the practice squad now.
Terry gonna have to figure out an ingenious way of keeping those players that he wants on the team, so other team won't snatch him. Because he's gonna have to figure that out.
They're gonna be like, you know what? You'll be back. Just watch it. Wait for the phone call. We ain't gonna lose you. Just we're gonna let you go a little bit further and just get your practice on. Then you can call him back just in case. Because they do sometimes read Felipe Franks. Some reason they like that man's back. Like, why you brought him back? I don't know. For the life of me. But he's a tight end. The city will be on fire week 1. I can't get here fast enough. Absolutely. I'm trying to see James Pierce. Clothesline Baker Mayflower and Helms Kill Big Ass Mike Evans. 2 good hours and go home. There you go. I'm telling you. Get your nap in, show up at the show, and go home. Okay.
Yes.
That's all you know. Next week, y'all got time to go to my sis show.
Okay. That's her sister.
I was like, that's a new place. So go to your sis show.
All right.
Love it. So from that, I know the interview took up most of our time, and I don't want to take up Ty's time. I'm gonna see people live right now. But we'll be back next week with another one in the house. Thank you, T. Terry. You're so beautiful. You guys,
thank you.
I love it. I love all the support, all the love. But we got this lady finna be in the house next week. Looks like, is he live? Yes, he is live. Ladies and gentlemen, so y'all can refresh this show. I'm gonna go check on my son though. I know he's fine, he's okay. But anybody didn't know, my son had an emergency right before the drama interview, where he was sitting eating and he just thankfully he was on carpet. He didn't hurt himself, but he did have a seizure. My son suffers from epilepsy. He's autistic, and it's something that we're trying to figure out. I don't know where it came from this time because he's back taking all his medicine he's supposed to take. So it can be a scary thing. Speaking of, like that player that was seasoned on the field, people, it just takes a lot out of you and the people surrounding it. So, love and support to that player. I'm glad he was able to kind of walk, talk again, and he's okay. So y'all just pray for these prayers out there. Y'all be giving them hell, but it's like they out there putting their life on the line, literally, to play for y'all every week. But Miss Keisha Bird Lady, the original and the only, not the fraud. She showed up at a Red and Black event, the meet and greet that we had at O'Reilly's and off of Covington Highway. She showed us so much love, and she's ready to come out and tell her story. She's coming back, baby. You're gonna see Miss. Well, she's been out there, but she hasn't really been back to the stadium. Mercedes been stadium other than tailgating here and there, maybe a few games. But this is her road to being back. It's like, you know what?
Yes.
Stop confusing me with that imposter.
With that other lady.
I'm the original person here, okay, people. So let's get this straight. Falcons love runs in the fam. Absolutely. Southside Ricky, she a mess. You know, I do. I seen Miss Stina B over the weekend. She a mess. She a mess, you know what I'm saying? Queen, keep up the good work from Jamaica. Number 1 fan stay. Oh, thank you.
All right.
Okay. You know, that feels good. We got people across the world.
Yes.
Lady Birds of AFN. And I did see the compliments from some of you guys, and you know, that just said that you just appreciate that we just get straight to the football. You know, we can joke, we can have fun. We got our comedians, we got our comedy, but at the end of the day, they want to hear us talk about the game. Okay. And that's what Atlanta Falcons Nation is. You know, regulators, I know they cut up a little bit, and it's guys,
they do. They really do.
Us ladies, we just want to get straight to the facts, and that's where I'm trying to grow. And I guess as the season goes along, you know, everybody's going to kind of get back on board and get a little serious with it. But I appreciate you notice the difference in what we're bringing out here with these Lady Birds of AFN. And it's not just me and Pam. We got Whit, we got Christy, we got Brianna, we got Kiara. She's getting ready to come back at the beginning of the season. Asia said she's still on board. You know, so I'm just ready to just get into this football season and just make it happen, Captain. I remember seeing her on TV at the game. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay, get up to that comment there. I was trying to hop. There you go. On TV at the game. The fraud ain't a ladybird. She a withered crow. And then she talked about hooty hoo. We don't say no hooty hoo. That's owls. Girl. You don't even know what kind of bird.
She sounded like an owl. No, sounded like a hot mess.
Hot mess. And look, a hot mess. Another great show, ladies. Come through. Actually, that's where I'm going next. I'm going to Jamaica. Me, Nyght, Ryder, we were talking about doing a Atlanta Falcons Nation trip. Thankfully, things will be back in line to where I can take care of it next year, because just unfortunate things happen, especially with my son and his epilepsy. It's just been a lot of emergencies and doctor's visits and more. And of course, we just appreciate everybody's support throughout all of this. That's what we're going to be doing. So I need you guys to put it on your map. We're going, because we Geminis, so it's going to be in June. We're going to be turning up in Jamaica. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all want to be a part of that, let me know. You know, you already know how hype Nyght Ryder is. Bring your energy.
Oh boy.
Energy.
Yes. Yes.
But good night, ladies. Truly enjoy this platform. Thank you guys for tuning in to us. We're going to go ahead and pass the mic on over to Ty. He's actually live on this channel. Just go back out, refresh. You're going to see that he's live. Good night. Leave some feedback. Share this show out. And if you want to be a guest on the show, email me at Atlanta Falcons, Maggietproductions@gmail.com. And you know, any artists that might want to come out here and get their shine on, it's cool. So good night and rise up. Miss Pam, where can they find you?
They can find me on this platform, the Lady Birds AFN, and I'm on most social media, Facebook, X, and Instagram, and also TikTok. I can't believe I'm on TikTok. But I need to say a special. I need to say something special. My brother had surgery this morning, so prayers out to him, and he did well. His name is Alice Holcomb, so send a special prayer to him and his family.
I was definitely.
So the surgery was a success.
Good. I'm glad that it was successful.
Mhm.
Speedy recovery to
Yes.
him and everything else. So we
Yes.
definitely send a prayer out to you. Shout out to my son. I'm
Mhm.
gonna go check on him now just to make sure he's
Yes,
okay.
definitely.
Oh Lord, it's a journey. He's
It
supposed
is. It's a
to have
journey.
a procedure, and I think I'm just gonna go ahead and go with it because it's gonna help with
Yeah.
this season. Where they're gonna be putting
Yeah.
a vagus stimulator
Uh-huh.
in his chest, where it
Yeah.
sends signal to his nerves, and
Yeah.
I think that's just the case I'm gonna have to be, y'all. So all your donations, it goes back to the
Mhm.
educator fund, but it also goes
Yes.
to, you know, just like stuff like this. It's helping a child in need. That parent might be going through something at home. They can't get them school
Mhm.
supplies, so it helps the educators to make sure those kids got what they need to keep going, because
Yes.
you don't know what somebody's going through each and every day. So
Exactly.
shout out to Rita for donating to the GoFundMe Educators Fund.
Yes.
As well as Karina. I mean, it's not Karina. Christy.
Christy.
I can't think of the other guy's name, but shout out to y'all for just really donating, and you know
Yes.
we appreciate you guys there and your super chats and more. So much love, much love.
Exactly.
Well, good night, people. Find me on Maggie
Good night.
T everywhere you can find me on social media, and we out, people. Peace out. A-Town down.
Good night.
Good night.